got to head after Coach Amy Williams. Coach would like to make an opening statement and then take questions.
Yeah, just it feels good to be back in Pinnacle Bank Arena, back at home, and just a great team win, just contributions from all over the place, and just really proud of the way our team just found ways for everybody to contribute here.
On that everybody contribute thing, you, Jeff, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the sixth different time Nebraska had 5 in double figures this year?
Yes.
And a different combination of...
Kind of unique and something that I'm really proud of. I think it's hard to prepare for when you're a coach that's trying to do scouting report and prepare, schematically about what we're going to do against this team, to have that situation where Kendall Moriarty can lead the team in scoring and go for 17, and Alexis Markowski could, Britt Prince could, there's just lots of different contributions from everywhere, and I think that's the way we like it. We like to play team basketball deep, have everybody capable and confident to step up and contribute, and I thought we got contributions everywhere, and even the players that didn't get to double figures. Callan was really close today with 9, but Birdie Rimdahl having 8 assists, I thought she really set the tone for our team, hunting paint touches and dropping dimes and really creating offense for our team, and so those contributions go well beyond just the 5 that were in double figures.
From your perspective, what's been most impressive about the development of Jess and Jessica Petrie and Amaya these past couple weeks? And you can even throw Britt in there too, because she's had to shoulder just some more weight on her.
Yeah, I think just the toughness. We had a really emotional and hard week right before we left to go to Rutgers with Allison Widener going down. She's such an inspiration for our team, and we've been talking about finding ways to try to channel our inner Allison Widener, just that toughness. I think Jess Petrie has seemed to really take that to heart. I think she's played with great toughness. It's like her mentality is focusing on how can I guard and how can I get rebounds for this team. And then the offense is kind of coming along as like a byproduct. And that's what we've been asking out of her. And I think she's just really, for the last 3 games, I feel like I've been saying it's her best game here at Nebraska. And she just keeps finding ways to be a huge contributing factor for us. And obviously, I think Britt, we've challenged her. She led us in rebounding for a long time today. I mean, tied for our leading rebounder. Finding ways to just make a difference. 3 steals. I thought when we were tight there in the first half, just a couple plays like guarding the inbounder and reading eyes and making a play, deflection, steal, like things that just really matter when you're trying to create separation. And I just think Amaya wasn't her best game today, but I think she'll find a way to get in there and get rebounds for your team, and I think she was huge in our previous games, and I think just continuing to work that consistency for her.
When you know that you're going to have to get more contributions from underclassmen players just because of the injuries you've had, do you do anything to try to expedite that development, or do you just let this all happen, I guess, naturally with the more playing time and more opportunities?
Well, I think that what we do for that is in our non-conference play, we tend to give opportunities to our kids to get game minutes to develop, and that's something that I think is evidenced. We've had 2 of the last 3 freshmen of the year in the Big Ten Conference. We're not afraid to give our freshmen opportunities to come in and contribute right away, and there are games like today where we're able to limit a player like Britt Prince's load, and then that allows us to develop another player. And I think there were times I feel like just the best way to grow up your young underclassmen is to give them game minutes, and we've done that up to this point in our non-conference play, and now we have confidence to go to them when the games are on the line in the Big Ten play.
The second quarter, Britt basically put the game away by herself. She's been kind of on a heater here. Talk about her maybe maturity growth since you guys have you now won 4 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I think just she's starting to really get more comfortable with our system. So now it's not so much just thinking, how can I just run this team and run the play, but how can I be effective in helping go score, go make plays out of it. And I think that's a process that takes a little bit of time, but just reminding her she's a great player. She's, she's somebody that we want to be very aggressive-minded offensively, and that when she does that, she can be really, really tough to stop. And I think she's gaining that confidence every game.
How big was it for Callan to see the ball go through the hoop a couple times just after going scoreless at Iowa?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I've never been worried about that. Callan is a worker, and she's found ways to contribute. I know, we talked a little bit at Rutgers. She went scoreless, but she was our highest plus minus. She's taking charges. She's making plays on defense. She plays with great pace. She's just making things happen for our team. But because she's always in the gym working, I know that she's going to find a way to make baskets, and she did here today. And she's just a confident young lady. She earns that confidence with the work that she puts into it, watching film, being in the gym, and so that always balances out.
Alexis had a kind of tough matchup. Talk about her defense. She didn't have a foul the whole game.
I was thrilled with the way Lex competed today. She wanted the ball on the block against one of the best shot blockers in the country, and she was very efficient and effective for us. 12 points, but 5 assists and 1 turnover, and I thought just made really good decisions about when to go power up But the other thing, she just set the tone for us defensively, and I thought she did a great job of making one of the best post players in our league just have to take 23 shots to get her 20 points. And I just, I think it was Lex. It was a team effort. It was a game, again, where we didn't have to beat Lex into the ground with minutes, but, Petra made her have to work, and Jess Petrie made her have to work. And you're not going to shut a player like Sarah Williams completely down, but if you can try to just make them have to work hard, and I thought we did a good job of that.
How did you feel about the defensive effort, specifically in the second quarter when you guys went on that run?
Yeah, I think that's where we want to hang our hat, and so that's where I'm proud of our kids. But I think the big thing was they were putting a little soft pressure on after made baskets, and I'm like, if we could get stops, we can play with pace on offense. And I thought during that stretch, we found a way to get some stops. We could play with pace, push tempo a little bit, and that led to better offense as well.
16 three-pointers. Have you, in the games when you shot it well, have you seen things that are common this year?
I think the biggest thing is that we're paint touches. When we hit 23s earlier this season at the Pentagon, we were playing a team that was doubling Lex every time she caught it in the post, and she had a career high in assists in that game. But when we get paint touches or inside-outside looks or penetration in and then kickouts, we tend to shoot the ball a lot better, and I thought that was a key in this game as well.
Anything else for Coach Williams? Okay.
Thanks for being here on this cold night, and I know it's National Championship night, so appreciate your guys'